Hi, it's Shannon from Creative Chaos in Tennessee, and today I am back with Off the Board with Pineapple Papers, and today is Scrap Lift Saturday, and I am also showing you guys the project that I'm going to make with the cut files I did from Marjorie and Designs guest designer. And I showed a video yesterday showing all the little band girls that I made, and you have a chance to win your own set if you go and watch yesterday's video, so I will link that below. So I am using the cut files, and it's all these super cute little band girls, have music notes. I have the title, Marching to the Beat. I have this cute little flag girl. Is she not adorable? Here's the drummer. So sweet. And the fun thing about all these cut files is that you can customize them. With this one, I changed it up. I added a hat because she didn't have a hat. She was a baton twirler, and we don't have those in our band. So I did reposition her arm to make it look like she was conducting, because Brooke got drum major, so that's what she's going to be doing, and they dress different in a different color. So I made her a different colored hat than the rest. And then I have my photo mats made. I have tons of band pictures, but since these were so special and they took me a long time to make, I wanted to do a special layout, and then I decided I would just wait until I have actual pictures from this coming up school year from Brooke being drum major. So whenever I actually add pictures, I'll try to remember to come back and show you guys this layout. But, oh, I need to tell you about my layout. I am scrap lifting. So, I am scrap lifting the very first layout I ever pinned on Pinterest. And it is from papercraftingworld.com. And I will pop it up. It was actually a Christmas layout. Super cute. I still love doing these types of layouts. I think those original cut files like that is what sparked my love of big embellishments. And the cut files like this. And I had already picked this layout before I even knew what I was going to be doing. So it was just, I guess, meant to be that I ended up doing these little girl cut files. And they kind of resemble what is on the actual layout I'm scrap lifting. So I was going to run paper up and do the strips and do it like that and do it almost exact, but then I decided I didn't really like the look of it. These are so colorful, and I actually cut them too big. I cut them at 5, not accounting for hat size completed, so they're actually like 7 inches tall each. So if you watch yesterday's video and you end up winning, I will be cutting yours smaller because these are a little big for a layout. But I already had them done and cut out before I ever assembled them, so I wasn't going to redo it. So I ended up using, I made, this one's a 4x4, and these are 4.5 by 4.5, and this one is a 4x6 mat, and that makes it 3.5 by 5. So I just used some printer paper and put a removable tape on here so that I could just know what size photo I need to be putting on here. So I will do that, but I use a sheet of paper, and it's gold foiled music paper from a Walmart paper stack. And then I used basic gray. I know. Y'all should be so proud of me because I have a hoarding issue when it comes to my basic gray. But this one is from the Lauderdale Collection 2010. Wow. But Always beautiful. It has this, but our school colors are green and gold, so I decided I was going to use this. So that's what I did. I just decided to keep the pattern paper to the photo mats, like I said, because it was just a lot with all of these and trying to fit them onto a 2-page layout. So let me move all this to the side. These are just so stinking cute, I can't even stand it. Her little face, look how sweet she looks. Oh, I love it. Okay, if only Brooke was that sweet. She is her mother's child, and she has a bad attitude as a teenager. I told her she got the best and the worst of me, and I hope she outgrows it. So I'm going to use these stamp sets. I'm going to do a little bit of mixed media with weathered wood distress oxide. And then I'm just going to use a few notes from these sets. Both of these are Timu music sets I've had for a while. I've actually used quite often. So I just have a piece of acetate and some water. And I am just going to do a smishing technique around. I'm going to add just a little bit of water. This is just white Walmart cardstock, like normal. Nothing fancy or unusual. So I'm just going to do kind of like a flowy type design across because I'm going to stamp music notes in it and then just add all my little things so that it has a little bit of decoration but not too much. Alright. All that looks good enough to me. Now, you can totally let this dry, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to stamp into it. But I am going to get my stamps out that I want to use and put them on my block. Okay, let's see here. And I'm just going to do them at different lengths. Let's see, I think there's one here. I just kind of want individual type notes. Let's see here. This one has these little double ones. And these. And this. Here's a heart we could do. And let's just do the heart, an actual heart. Oh, here's this one. Okay. So, these are going to be stamped really random, so it doesn't really matter. And I'm just going to use my Intense Black close to my heart ink. And I will speed this up. Alright. I think that's all I'm going to do for that. I know it's hard to see, but it looks really cute. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is I am going to add some gold shimmer brush just because of the fact that our colors are green and gold. I'm so sorry. I'm trying to get my shimmer brush. Okay, I'm just going to shake it up and just do some splatters. Now, a lot of this will probably be covered up, and that's fine. I'm just keeping everything centered more towards the middle. If you tap it like this, it gives you those little bitty tiny shimmers. Okay. It looks pretty golded up. But you can never have too much, right? Okay. So, we did that, and it doesn't take long at all to dry. But you can see some of them are fading out where my paper was just a little bit wet, and I did, I stamped it a lot until it just wasn't stamping anymore. And I just tried to even out the dark versus the light, just so I think it's really pretty what's going on. Okay, so now we're going to add all of our little things. Alright, so let me lay the music notes to the side. Actually, let's probably just go ahead and put our photo mats on first. So, you know what, actually, I think I'm going to use removable tape to do it, since I have this to use up anyways. I think I want to use this, that way if I need to move it over a little bit, I won't have to rip it up, because my paper is still a little bit wet. So I think that'll work out. So I'm just kind of following the original sketch that I scrap lifted for the picture placement. If I could talk. And then, like I said, this will just make it easier if I want to pull it up and change where I have stuff put. Just going to press it down a little bit. And I don't know yet, but depending on like how many pictures I end up having from whenever I decide to scrapbook these pictures and add to it, I may do another one of the little foldy things like I did. If I do, and I'll show you after I've added pictures, I'll show you. But one of the little fold outs, so that I can add a bunch of pictures into just one space. I may do that. I don't know yet. Okay, so I wanted to put my little conductor girl, my drum major, down here. I'm going to move her up just a little bit so her hand isn't being blocked, so that you can see she's directing. And you could totally, you know, do some of these on foam, which I may do, since I'm having to fit so much on here. Okay, let me move her up just a little bit more. And I think I'll do the title on foam. Okay, so there's that part on. And then we are going to add our flag and our drummer. So let me get that. I think I'm going to put her on foam. I love her so much. She is my favorite. She's my favorite out of all of them. I think it's just because, maybe because of her position and how it actually looks like she's marching. That's the beauty of having cut files. You can cut them in whatever color. You could personalize your little girls with hair color and skin color and all that stuff. And you can cut it as many times as you want to once you get the file. So I need to scrapbook all the band photos at some point, and I may end up getting, I want to move her down. I may end up getting, because I take pictures of the whole band, like everything, so I have a lot of flag pictures and stuff. I may cut out some more flag girls and just position their arms differently and their flags differently so it looks like they're throwing it. Or I may cut out a bunch of extra flags and just do them around, like, you know, twirling different ways, and then make that the focus. That would be a super cute page. Lots and lots of options available. So then we have these. Let's see. I think I'll glue this one down and I'll pop up the other one on foam. I was going to do this one on foam. And because, you know, these, if I decide that's exactly where I want them, I'll just run some glue up under the edges and glue them down. So it ain't no big deal. And I don't mind if this sticks up over the edge, because I use top loading albums, so it'll be fine. It's not sticking up that far, but it'll stick out of the page protector a little bit. Okay, so then all we have left is all these little music notes, and so I am going to go through and just follow the path here that we had going of our mixed media and add music notes. Let's do that. Yep, I had that one different. Okay, here we go with repositioning things. I'm going to raise this up just a little bit and put the photo mat over some. And I'll just leave that unglued so that I can slide my picture in there when the time comes. I think I'll put foam on this one. Just trying to space out the bigger ones versus the smaller ones that I have. this on. Let's do this one here. Let's see. I can move this one up under her hair. It just adds dimension, adding them like behind, in front of, popping them up. And y'all know I love my dimension. So let's see here. Let's do this one here. Oh, let's do it up a little. And then we will put this one right here. So I actually didn't cover that up, but it's okay. It doesn't bother me. But you could totally put something else here. You could put your girl here and your title here to cover it up. Many ways to fix boo-boos. So, I just want to say thank you guys for hanging out with me. Definitely go over and check out Marjorie and Designs. I'll post all the links below. I'll post the link for this file, and I'll post the link for yesterday's video. And definitely check her out. She has such cute files, and they are very, very affordable. And like I said, you can reuse them a million times. So, also go and check out everyone playing along with Off the Board and see what inspired them today. And thank you guys. If you're not a subscriber, I would love to have you. To all of you guys who watch me faithfully every day, thank you so much. It is greatly appreciated. I love your comments and the community that we are building. And until next time, bye y'all.